Guys, I'm Paul Thigpen with Paul Thigpen Automotive Group. I want to personally congratulate the Student of the Week for the All On Georgia Spotlight. Congratulations. Great job.
I'm Grace Kazak. I'm 17 and I'm from Statesboro, Georgia. Most of my family is from Kent, Ohio. I have a little bit of family in Washington, D.C. and some family overseas. My mom, my Nana, and my grandfather were the ones that raised me here. My mom is Wendy Forgas. My Nana is up in heaven and she is Katie O'Grady. My papi is Lindy Brandon. I also have one sister, her name is Rose Kazak, and she is a sophomore here at Statesboro High School. I think that the best thing about being a student at Statesboro High School is seeing the wide variety of different people that we have, from different ethnicities to color to religious people. Any kind of person you can think of, they're more than likely here and welcomed. When I was a freshman, I was allowed to skip the drama class and go straight into acting because the teacher had heard my singing voice, and that really expanded my view of the high school experience, being welcomed as a freshman into a course that I had never taken before, and that's allowed me to grow and be more comfortable on stage and able to talk to people more. I'm in Student Government Association, where I get to help plan teacher breakfasts and make the school a better place. I'm also part of the Beta Club. I am a nominee for the National Honor Society, and my absolute favorite club has been Model UN. That is where I represent a country. I go and speak in General Assembly. This past Model UN conference, I was the only delegation with my sister beside me to get recognized in General Assembly. We were the United Kingdom. I don't know if that counts. I absolutely love Model UN. I will be the president next year, and being a voice for people who don't actually get a voice is a phenomenal feeling that I have fallen in love with. I was also in the Technology Students Association in freshman year, and I was treasurer for that club. In my opinion, there is nothing better than being a Blue Devil. I have fallen in love with every little activity and aspect that the school has got to offer. I love coming to school and making a difference and smiling at everybody I get the chance to, and making the bonds with the teachers and staff that I have here. I really have thoroughly enjoyed getting to know every one of my fellow Blue Devils. This year for student government, there weren't enough nominees to have elections held for presidents and vice presidents, so anybody who was up on the running ballot was immediately elected into student government. So right now we don't have a president or vice president for our grade, and I think that that has grown us closer together because we are no longer like in competition with each other to make the school a better place. We are all on the same page, and we all have an ability to sit down and talk with one another and not just like follow the president's lead. I would say that Coach Marty Holder has definitely influenced my experience here. He has come with me from the middle school level to high school. We have been beside each other since I was in the 6th grade, and I felt so much more comfortable knowing that he would be my vice president when I came to the high school, that I knew that I had someone to go to immediately. Coach Holder is the varsity boys basketball coach. Last year I was the yearbook photographer for cross country, and when I got to go on the trips with everybody, I realized that that might be something that I'd be interested in. So this year as a junior, I became a cross-country runner for the first time in my life. It was a difficulty because I have a bunch of outdoor allergies and asthma, so I was able to conquer those fears, and I was welcomed onto the team, and everybody was very encouraging, and I decided to do track my sophomore year to get me prepared for cross-country junior year. In middle school, I took up cheerleading, basketball and football, and freshman year I thought that high school would be this big scary thing and I wouldn't have time to do a sport, and that was my #1 mistake that I made freshman year. I thoroughly regret not doing cheerleading freshman year, but I got right back into it sophomore year, football and basketball cheerleading, and I continued that from sophomore year to junior year, and I intend on doing that senior year. After high school, if I'm able to get into a higher university such as Stanford, which is my reach school, I will definitely take up Stanford, but my dream school is the University of Georgia. I would like to major in foreign affairs and possibly minor in either foreign language or business. I want to major in foreign affairs because of my love for Model UN and giving those people the voice, and I've had family that is in government involved in Washington, D.C. and the people overseas, and they've gotten to travel and be diplomats and help people, and that's where my heart lies, is genuinely making the world a better place. I've had two role models in my life, and they are my mom and my Nana. My mom is the strongest woman that I've ever come across. No matter what is going on, she's always been able to make sure that my sister and I have the best life that we possibly can. And not only has she always been there for her own kids, but most of our friends have ended up calling my mom their mom as well whenever they come over, because my friends know that if they ever need anything, my mom can be their #1 supporter if they need it. My grandmother, she was this spunky, spontaneous woman that gave me so much life. She had purple hair when she passed away and this outgoing spirit. She was always the life of the party when she walked in. She loved attention about as much as I do, and she loved coming to support my plays and stuff. She always picked out these flowers and gave them to my sister and I, and anything that we've ever wanted to do, my mom and my Nana have made sure that we go for it. My advice to any upcoming high schoolers are to never be afraid of doing what you want to do. Do the sport, do the club, no matter what, there's going to be someone there that can welcome you, and if you really love it, you can take leadership positions in it and you can get that experience that colleges are looking for. You should always be kind to one another, always smile your way through. If you don't know what you're doing, just smile and act like you do, and odds are you're gonna go far with it.